TimeBank believes in a banking future with more for every entrepreneur. Start paying less and getting more. With TimeBank, you've got this.
Welcome to Small Business E-volution. I am Nontobeko Gumede. As you may know, this show aims to explore digital trends, challenges and opportunities for small business owners across South Africa, showcasing various ways SMEs can use technology to gain maximum advantage over their competitors. Today we are looking at another tech trend, and this is related to artificial intelligence, but it's slightly different. We are talking about robotic process automation, and we are joined by Filum Ho, CEO of Apollo Studios, an AI-driven tech startup company offering automation services to small businesses. Filum, for someone who is possibly watching this program and has never been exposed to the concept of bot workers, what is it all about? How does it differ to ChatGPT and other forms of AI?
Okay, well, thank you for having me, first of all. It's a pleasure to be here. AI, for the people that kind of confuse AI and automation, and there's lots of them, AI is an intelligent system. It thinks, right? And it processes loads of data, billions of data points, and it looks for trends, it looks for correlations, and then it makes presumptions. Okay. RPA is very different. And I would say for the majority of businesses, it's probably a little bit more relevant. So RPA, you can think about RPA as almost like a digital workforce. So tasks that people still do, and we talk to companies big and small, tasks that are repetitive, tasks that I would think that human beings mostly just don't want to do. In terms of data processing, capturing stuff from email to a spreadsheet, or processing data across different systems and just copying and pasting and stuff that's kind of mind-numbing. Those are things that you can really automate, okay? And how you automate that is you develop a little software algorithm, and it mimics what humans do.
Filum, on your point on bot workers or just RPAs being a software program that is trained to mimic human behavior and human action, right, can you just share some of the ways in which SMEs can really benefit in investing in such programs into their business?
Companies, no matter who they are, have to capture their creditor invoices, or the invoices that they use to pay their suppliers. Okay, so pretty much every company has to do it, right? Some companies have to process thousands of transactions a month, some not so much. Okay, so for the companies, they have to process a lot of transactions. For something like this is a really, really good way to use RPA. So what we would typically do is we would say, okay, well, you're getting invoices from, let's say, 20 different suppliers, hypothetically. We would build you a little robot to read the invoice. So the invoice comes in, the robot will open it. It might come in via email. The robot will open the email, read the invoice, grab the sums that it's supposed to grab, know who the invoice is from, and then go into your system that you use to process all your payments and load these payments and load these invoices. Okay, so instead of somebody actually spending time, and it's mind-numbing work, right? Where you have to click on the email, open the invoice, type in the amount, type in the invoice number, type in the capture date, and all that sort of stuff. The robot can do that for you now, okay? And that's just one aspect of what a software robot can do.
Thank you very much.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it actually does make sense. And thank you very much for breaking that down for us, because it does sound like SMEs could really save on operational costs.
Yes. And we've seen that. And, when we speak to an SME or a large corporate or a medium-sized corporate, the first thing that, we kind of ask them is, well, what do your people hate doing, but they do all the time, right? Most of it is data capturing, right? Because everyone hates that. No one enjoys data capturing, right? It's just like I can't think of a more mind-numbing job. And a lot of it, a lot of the RPA processes we implement for a company actually starts around the data transfers, data capturing, and really, as far as I'm concerned, you actually should have your people engaging with customers, right, to grow your business, right? And you can use RPA and basically take out the data capturing, take out the data processing. It gets the job done, okay? And then it frees up the people to actually get upskilled, to really engage with customers, to be more creative in terms of problem solving. And that's really an amazing upside of using RPA in terms of training a workforce. And we help customers identify which processes are the best processes to automate. And then we'll really kind of go through it. And then we will we will understand it. We'll understand where their pain points are, where does everyone hate doing? And then we will go in and really interrogate that process, and we will build a little sort of software algorithm or the software robot that sort of then deals with the process and automates it.
Phil, we don't have much time, but I just wanted to touch on just the fact that it's no secret that South Africa is currently facing challenges of unemployment, and businesses are now forced to sort of like upskill and develop their staff in order to fit, the aspirations of digital transformation. What are the initiatives or what programs are available in South Africa for SMEs to sort of go into in order to overcome these challenges and hurdles?
Automation has come a long way. 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago, it was in the domain of really, really big, the much bigger companies that could afford the automation. It's affordable now. It really, really is. And if you want to investigate automation, there's lots of courses from Coursera. There's lots of tools you can actually use to try to understand what automation is all about. Give us a call. We'll take you through it. So there's a lot of the resources out there, especially on the internet. You can actually ask ChatGPT or what RPA is, and I'm sure there will be a long thesis, right?
Yes.
So the world has really, really moved on, and there's so many resources to actually to find out what this can do for your business.
Well, thank you very much, Filum, for just giving us your insights on RPAs.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
That was Filum Ho, CEO of Apollo Studios, helping us unpack the concept of robotic process automation. That's it from me and the team. Stay tuned for more on Business Day TV.
TimeBank believes in a banking future with more for every entrepreneur. Start paying less and getting more. With TimeBank, you've got this.